This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more supporters at coffee.com/AlexHeitz. I'd like to thank Andreas Glazel, Steph Newtown, Mark Ventura, Cole Alexander, Ben Thrifty, Jag, Isidro Perez, Jamie Mack, To Have and Have Not, Logan, and Willman for sponsoring this video, supporting me and my family, the channel. I appreciate it immensely, and I hope you all enjoy this video. You gotta be careful when you twirl like that. People can see up your dress. Careful! No amount of filters in the orange or red direction will help you. Hi. Welcome, everyone, to a video I was supposed to record last week. I apologize. I was planning on reacting to this before I got to my Souvlaki re-listen. That didn't happen. I got sick. I don't know, maybe it was COVID or something. I had it for quite a while, and I still kind of have a little bit of it in the throat still. But I mean, in the Souvlaki live stream, I was also losing my voice, so it's a good thing I didn't do the Just for a Day reaction. But we are doing it now, and I am immensely thrilled to be finally getting to this album. For those who don't know, I do unedited reactions on my Ko-fi page, coffee.com/AlexHeitz. For $5 a month, you can get access to the whole back catalog of unedited album reactions, going all the way back to Modest Mouse in April of 2021, which is when I started doing them. And so for $5 a month, you can get access to all of those. You can also hop in at the $1 per month level, which gives you access to voting in polls that we do every 2 to 4 albums. Kind of breaks up the monotony of going through an artist discography binge, and we get to interject one of 4 in the poll miscellaneous albums into the mix. And I believe, do we have one coming up right after this album? Yes, we do. And I think that'll be one that I pick. I can't remember, or it might be the Discord's choice. I can't recall. But yeah, so if you want to support the channel, that'd be the place to do it. Also, got to shout out NordVPN, link in the description. Fantastic VPN, some of the best speeds and best prices out there you can get. If you are in need of a VPN, check out my affiliate link in the description. Just for a day. Just a day, like 24 hours. That's all we need. So, we have, on this channel, like I said, done the Souvlaki re-listen. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. I've heard it before, and I've heard it several times. And the stuff that we've actually reacted to on the channel, officially from Slowdive, handful of singles. We did Shine a while back, and we just did Blue Day, which was absolutely fantastic. It's all their early stuff, except for the Outside Your Room EP and 5 EP. We did react to the 5 EP on the Souvlaki live stream. Pretty decent, actually. And then Outside Your Room just has a couple of Souvlaki tracks on it, and then So Tired and Musaka Chaos. But we tacked that onto the Blue Day reaction. But yeah, Slowdive from 90, Morning Rise from 91, and Holding Our Breath from 91. Fantastic EPs. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be more of the same. It looks like this might have more of an ethereal wave or gothic vibe than their music typically does, which I am all for. I love me some Cocteau Twins. I love me some Cure. We like the slow, moody, atmospheric melancholy, right? Yeah, so 9 tracks here. The only track on this album that I've heard is Catch the Breeze. We're also not going to be doing any bonus tracks because, like, the bonus CD is basically just Blue Day with a handful of Peel session tracks, which I'm not going to react to on the channel. I might check them out on my own time, though. Yeah, so like I said, only Catch the Breeze is the only track I've heard here. I know people like Spanish Air. I know people like Primal. That's about all. That's all I got. Very eager to hear, like, where they are right here before they move into Souvlaki. So I don't really have a whole lot else to add. I'm just very eager to finally listen to this thing and get into it. So let's open with the first track, Spanish Air. Sick. I didn't realize there's someone named Spike who does cello on here. They're not listed on um, Wikipedia, at least not for this album. What if I go to Souvlaki? Will they be listed there? No, not there either. But they apparently did cello for this, Souvlaki, and Pygmalion. And I gotta say, also Andrea Williams doing cello here. Really nice addition. I like the bit of strings, a little bit of neo folk guitar in there as well. Strong start, strong start. Very atmospheric, very slow. It's a nice slow dive, into the dream world. I dig it. Great, 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 great. Celia's Dream is next. Yeah, they just don't miss, do they? Very simple. Kind of reminds me of what was it, Seahorse by Orange that we listened to on the channel. Similar kind of riff, but like, man, when they just blossom in with the really distorted guitars. And I mentioned this on the Souvlaki live stream, the re-listen, is I love how they're able to have these like really screechy, like long decay, long sustain kind of guitar sounds that don't get really shrill or harsh. Like they pierce through for sure through the mix, but like they don't overwhelm the mix. They still kind of sit in the soup of everything, which is really impressive and hard to do from a production standpoint. But 2 for 2. And we're going right into 3 for 3 because Catch the Breeze is a great track. Such a solid track. Also, like it looks forward to like Allison coming down the road. Like especially in moments in like the chorus. But man, that climax and just like again the piercing guitar that doesn't like poke out too far and just kind of like cut you, but it's like it's very much there and it adds that sharp texture to the song. Good. That might be one, like I'm expecting that to be probably like the best song on the album, but I don't know. We're getting into unknown territory here with Ballad of Sister Sue. This is apparently kind of like a waltz. like that one too. Um, yeah, the waltz aspect was cool. The descending like guitar lines were really nice. It's just like that's the thing is they do very simple chord progressions typically. Um, Although that one maybe had a little bit of like a, you know, 5/7 kind of chord thing happening in there, which they typically don't do. They usually do like major seven kind of stuff. But the atmosphere was still impeccable. Also, I'm listening to the 2010 remaster, so I don't know how this compares to the original. I tend to try to go for remasters when and if I can. I don't know if that's always a good idea, but it seems to sound great to me. So I'm a hampy capper. I'm a hampy capper. Eric's song. I think this is an instrumental, and it's apparently a little bit more like an ambient post rock, which I am all for. Oh my gosh. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Love it. Man, like the it's like the Victoria land like bouncing ethereal guitar, and then like it almost sounded like a harpsichord, but I think it was just piano. I couldn't really tell. At times it sounded like harpsichord, other times piano. I don't know, but that was very nice. Very nice. I like that quite a lot. That's probably going to be a favorite on the album for sure. Um, Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, waves. Um, Possibly some jangle pop here. Gimme.
Watch the waves so far away. As I watch my sorrows play. My thoughts can go close today.
Not bad. Probably my least favorite so far, but like still quite good. It leaned more towards like the baggy stuff, which like not completely. Like it wasn't fully there. It was just more peppy and poppy and I guess dancier. It was less atmospheric, more immediate, which isn't bad. Like, and that climax at the end was awesome. Because like in the middle of the song, I was kind of thinking like, okay, it's a little more straightforward. It's still great, but then it just kind of broke apart and erupted like that. Chord work was interesting as well. So another stamp of approval. We are 6 for 6. Brighter is track 7. Not bad. Not bad. Possibly my least favorite so far. Only because like it just kind of felt like it was recycling things from other songs. Still very pleasant though. Typical Slowdive fare. It's kind of how I felt about like the Slowdive self-titled track off of the EP. It's like it just felt kind of like a distilled from concentrate version of their other songs. It didn't really have like its own strong individual personality, I guess. But I don't know, might change on re-listens. But next track is The Sadman. We only have 2 tracks left. This has flown by. This has been great. Let's keep going. You know what that kind of reminded me of? Late stage, late era Cocteau Twins, which wouldn't even happen yet. Like I'm thinking like Four Calendar Cafe and like Milk and Kisses in particular. I don't know if you guys have seen my reactions to those, but like Half Gifts, I remember being really struck at like how they were kind of like toying with their song structures a little bit, and this kind of reminded me of that. With it was either guitar or bass, I couldn't really tell. That was just kind of like do 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 do, like stepwise going up and down and kind of like pushing in and out of the chords. And that was cool. I almost like bit like I was like I need to bite my tongue because I was talking about how much I love how their guitars aren't super shrill. That got close. That got close to being like, okay, that's a little strong. It's a little much in the mix, but it's a very unique track. That's very cool. Not sure entirely how I feel about it. It might sit really nicely in like the album context on re-listens, but we'll see. Primal, last song. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Great. Man, that like the bass, the doo doo doom, doo doo doo, it's like kind of reminds me of End Song. Cure, did you rip off Slowdive? What a great outro. Awesome. It's like darker, heavier, more post rocky, climaxes and just cuts off. Awesome. Great. Love it. This album is fantastic. It is very, very, very good. As good as Souvlaki? No, but honestly, pretty freaking close, man. Brighter's probably my least favorite. Ballad of Sister Sue and Sadman are also probably next on the chopping block. No. But like Spanish Air, fantastic opener. Loved Celia's Dream. Catch the Breeze is obviously great. Erik's song was fantastic. Waves was strong as well. And Primal was a great outro. Tight album. Wow. Really fantastic. So happy to have heard this. And like it makes a lot of sense, I think, because like tracks like Catch the Breeze and there was one other one too that kind of looked ahead to what Souvlaki was going to sound like. But like they're definitely pulling from their Cocteau Twins inspiration here in a really, really, really strong and notable way. We've heard so many on the donation streams I do on this channel. There's been people who have donated for so many songs by other like Cocteau Twins like rip-off bands, which if you're going to rip off any bands, it might as well be a dream pop or shoegaze band because it's bound to sound interesting. And it with mixed results. There's some strengths and weaknesses that a lot of them have. But like hearing this, I'm like, okay, this is how you take what Cocteau Twins did and like elevate it into something much I wouldn't say much different. It's sonically it sounds pretty close, but like it exists in a different kind of world. I don't know, it's just like I guess further or deeper exploring what Cocteau Twins like trailblazed, I guess. But really strong. I wasn't expecting to like this that much. I thought maybe it would just be kind of like standard. Like this is better than the EP content that I was listening to, which in itself was really strong, but like very good, very good. Dang, now I'm very curious to see, because like that goes into Souvlaki well enough, which I think Just for a Day is a little bit more like lofty, whereas Souvlaki is a little bit more intimate because it has the intimate tracks like Alice in 40 Days and Dagger. But then going into Pygmalion, I don't know what to expect. I don't know, because I don't think Pygmalion is like noisy, right? Isn't it a little bit more ambient and not as shoegazy? I don't know. No idea. But Just for a Day, fantastic album. Super eager to re-listen to these tracks again. Great, awesome, nice. And then Pygmalion's just down the road. So cool stuff. All right. That's all I got, everybody. That's all I got. Hope you're all doing well going into spring this month. It doesn't really bother me that I listen to this after Souvlaki because it doesn't connect super strongly. This just feels like a really nice culmination of what their EP stuff was working toward. Great. Love Slowdive. Best band in the world. I don't know. My nephews get to go see them in May in Utah, and I don't. And I'm super frustrated about that. I don't know, do a little bit of first degree and take one of their tickets. Anyway, all right, that's all. So next on the docket, also things to plug. Coffee.com/AlexHeitz. $5 a month access to unedited reactions, of which this will be one, and $1 a month access to voting in polls, which will be coming up soon. Also got to plug the Discord, link in the description for that. 175 to 200 members over there. I'll post when I'm going live on Twitch or YouTube. I'll post early access to YouTube reactions and stuff like that. So if you want to join the community of me, that's where you do it. All right, back to what I was saying. Poll album coming up next. I don't know. Let me look. Okay, yeah. So the next poll album will be albums I choose. So not quite sure what to pick on that. I'll have to mull that over. I don't know. Do I want something darker? Do I want something brighter? We'll see. But poll album coming up next. So if you want to hop in on the coffee page, $1 a month is all you need to vote in this poll that's coming up. And that's all I got for you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, Godspeed.